Hello Internet, welcome back to our RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 series. In last episode we got set up at the Bumbly Bazaar. We built ourselves a small cluster of gentle rides, because we don't really have available thrill rides. We built a log flume and then we followed that up with a junior roller coaster, which, you might look at this and say this is not very exciting, but when I was thinking about it because I don't have a lot of experience with roller coasters and with I was gonna say we could turn kids loose in the boats, but they would never path back with such a small area. We really should have made a rapids thing because I think they're a lot more exciting than the log flume. But yeah, I think we're okay. And we are making about $8 a head from both the junior roller coaster and the log flume. And I'm seeing that the junior roller coaster has such throughput because it has such large trains that we're actually not even filling up the queue, which is great because that means we're getting cash in pocket. About 40. Okay, I didn't know it would give an estimated profit. 500 is extremely low for profit. I imagine that's because of our handyman and whatnot. Oh, do we have mechanics? We need mechanics. We're going to hire 2 mechanics. That's another $160 out of our pocket. Yeah, I was thinking, so what we're going to do, we're going to bulldoze all of this, and we're going to redistribute the shops around here, because currently in order to get access to these shops, the kids have to path in here and then just happen to path by the correct shop that they're wanting to purchase. Whereas if we put it on the main drag, every kid that walks by has the opportunity, because it's a single lane, every kid has the opportunity to pick up an additional, like a purchase here. I do see that we're making a fair bit of money from this, but I am going to just demolish everything. So what we're going to do, we're going to place another do not enter sign. We already removed the other one, so we're going to grab ourselves a sign, which is in the scenery section. Scenery and sign. We're going to place this right here, and we're going to make this a do not enter. And we're going to let those kids filter out, then we're going to demolish all of this and start building from scratch. We have the motion simulator. That is a thrill ride. We're going to go ahead and throw that down. Oh, we also got the magic carpet at some point, which I did not notice. We will build this. We could build it right here, but with the queue, you kind of want a longer queue. We'll build it back here, and we'll build the entrance and exit. That way there is an opportunity for kids to kind of stack up on it, and then we'll be able to fill the ride pretty much immediately with the queue, I think. We want the brown paths and the matching queues. So we'll go ahead and just place this here. Not going to be a huge money maker, but every shop, every ride will help us. Same thing with this. What we could do, kids get out here, but it's a do not enter there. Okay, we're just going to wait for those to filter out. I think we'll put this right here, and we'll put down the, no, we don't want to build off of a ride's exit like that. We don't want that. We want this to be off of the main drag. Unfortunately, that's going to mean it's not like super optimal. Doesn't look like it matters which way it faces. Go ahead, entrance, exit, turn that thing on, and it's just one more ride that can put some money in our pocket. And we'll even do this on the corner. No, we don't want it on the exit. We want it on the regular path. Okay, get rid of that cactus. Cactus wasn't doing anything for anybody anyway. And still kids in here, huh? Do you just not obey the do not enter sign, or is it that you're trapped because your pathing is really terrible? Anyway, what I was saying is that this coaster might not look terribly exciting, but when I was a kid, we actually went to Hershey Park. I live on the East Coast, so most of the roller coaster parks and amusement parks and whatnot I've been to are in like the Pennsylvania, Maryland area. And we went to Hershey Park, and there was literally a coaster. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it's just my bad memory. But I seem to recall there was a coaster. I want to say it was called the Super Duper Loop, or Super Duper Looper, or something silly like that. And the entire ride, it took like 45 seconds. You went up, you came down, you went through a loop-de-loop, and then you wrapped back up to the station. And when I was a kid, the log flume broke down and there were children trapped. There wasn't like a collision or anything, right? Broken down? Where does it say about a safety cut? Safety cut out. Okay. Okay. We're okay. Those kids appear to be backwards. I can't zoom in any further. Why are you backwards? Is it because it broke down and it did some wonky stuff? Hopefully our mechanics make it over there. There are still children trapped in this area, so we're going to go ahead and pull them out to the main path. The custodians can be dealt with a lot easier. I think they path a little bit better. Got to move these kids out of here. I really wish it would auto-close these windows when I was done with them. Once I dropped the kid. Although I guess that would be a hassle if you deselected a kid every single time, because maybe there was more you were trying to do there than just pick them up and drop them. Not seeing anyone else. Let's grab these fellas as well and get them out of here so we can kind of destroy. This should also help. You'll see all of our handymen are located over here. It sure looks to me that this pathing is so bad that they're being trapped. Why? Yeah, you leave. I want you to leave. Where did the other one go? You. Out. Out. Okay, we're going to quickly demolish these paths before anyone decides to path over here again. And we'll go ahead and where? Up here. Get rid of the paths. Erase. Erase. Lovely. Get rid of the scenery. I don't care. Get it out of here. And we're going to close these shops down. Hopefully no one got trapped out and about. I see you, child. Why are you here? There was clearly a do not enter sign. Why are you over here? Get out. Okay. We're going to close down these shops. I wish there was a quick way to do this. Looks like we have to select them one at a time. Can we move? No, that's the center button. Really wish there was the ability to move shops once they've been placed. Again, that's something that, like, I imagine in Planet Coaster would be doable. Oh, someone had told me. I mentioned it briefly in a previous episode and then never followed up on my thought process. Someone had told me, hey, Planet Coaster is on sale for Halloween on Steam. Why don't you check it out while you have, it's a discount, and you've been playing RollerCoaster Tycoon and said you kind of wanted to play the Planet Coaster. And so I went to check it out, and it had already gone off sale. So, like, the Halloween sale apparently only lasts a very short period of time, because by the time that I got to it, it was like November 2nd, and it was no longer on sale. And it sucks, because the person showed me, and it was like half price. And man, that would have been nice. I would have paid, I think it's like $50 new, which I cannot afford. What was this? We need to do this in a reasonable way. Okay, food. We need a drink. Star fruit drink. Great. Fruit drinks sound delicious. I love fruit drinks. Or I did when I was a kid. Not so much anymore. We also want, sure, maps and umbrellas. Great. Open it up. And then let's make a hat stand. Excellent. We'll build, we kind of want them near the rides, but we are going to be expanding, so the rides are going to shift. So we'll go ahead and throw down a hat stall over here. And we'll do an ATM so kids have more money to spend in my park. And sunglasses, because we're in like the desert or whatever. Sure, sunglasses sound great. Between the sunglasses and hats, you should be able to comfortably see. T-shirts? Great. Buy a t-shirt. Excellent. Capitalism, marketing, etc. Eviscerate the proletariat. Oh wait, that's not capitalism. That's something. It doesn't matter. We have a pizza shop. We'll do chicken nuggets as well. Kids like chicken nuggets, right? The gentle rides are not doing so well. Kind of expected that. It's not a big deal. Junior roller coaster, packed. Unfortunately, has broken down despite having 95% reliability. I'm not really sure what factors into causing a breakdown. I imagine that the time since its last inspection probably contributes a fair amount to that, although I'm not 100%. Why don't we build some more like Egyptian type stuff? We'll build another pyramid. There's really no reason to. I suppose if we built it, so this is angled colonnade. Why is it shown as a square? And is there a way to build just like this aqueduct style columns? That would be really nice. Put some lamps down. We don't have any lamps. Oh, they go on paths? Sure, we'll put down a couple lamps. Boom, lamp. We should also build more seats while we're thinking about it, things like that. Seats off the roller coaster, even though it's not particularly, it's not like super nauseating or anything. Throw down some more bins. Since we upped our shop game, kids are going to be, needing to throw things away. I am seeing some vomit, but not a lot of vomit. So that seems pretty good to me. Every park thus far, I believe I've put up a sign that says welcome. So I think we will do that again. Rotate. So yeah, it was like this ride that literally just was a loop. A single vertical loop. And it's like, when I was a kid, that was awesome. You know, welcome to hit. No, okay. Welcome. Just welcome. Welcome seems fine. All caps, welcome. Alrighty. I think it's time to focus on buying something new. We are up to $6,500 or so. Do we have any loans attached to this bank? We do. We generally do start with about a $10,000 loan. We kind of want to expand into a loop here and connect it over here so this is not such a funny little dead end. We can actually get rid of this sign now because there's nowhere for them to enter, so there's no need for a no entry sign. I think we want to start placing down rides before we make the loop. These paths are extremely congested. What I'm thinking, this twister is not terribly popular. So what I'm thinking we will do is we will remove the queue here. And we will just build it. We will build the queue, yes, like that. And then we can path through here. So we'll have the big loop coming from over here. And we'll wrap that all the way over to down here. And then we'll have a medium path in between. A middle path in between. And maybe we'll even do two paths in between. Just to alleviate the significant amount of traffic that will be flowing over this single path. So we really don't have other thrill rides. And we don't really have... Kids are not riding the gentle rides. We could do the car ride again and try to spruce that up as much as possible. But I don't think I actually want to do that. These transport rides are generally very, very bad and not worth doing because guests do not use them to actually transport across the park. They view them as any other ride, so like they only want to get on them if they're exciting, and they generally are not, so it's not the best thing to go. Why don't we Hyper Twister? Sitting in comfortable trains with only simple lap restraints, riders enjoy giant smooth drops and twisting tracks, as well as plenty of airtime over hills. Do you have the ability to launch? Because like that's what I want. I like the coasters that have the launch ability. I don't love huge sweeping, hills and stuff like that. I really don't like lift hills. Why don't we check this out? Are there any that start that would be obviously a launch? No. We did get a top spin. Let's check that out. Maybe that's a thrill ride we can quickly place down. It is. Go ahead and build this. We'll build this here, and we'll start connecting to the other side. Entrance, exit, and that way we can start this path. In fact, why don't we just do this already? We'll go ahead and we'll make it right here. Sure. Go ahead and build out this path. We'll go this way. Actually, do we want a big loop? Maybe we want it closer to the rides. Kid, get out of here. What is wrong with these children? I swear. Maybe we'll do like a small loop. Kid, just get on the freaking path. It's right there. You go. Stupid children. Let's come out from here. Something is broken down. I wasn't really paying attention to the messages. No, one more, please. There we go. And we'll build this up here. And there we kind of have expanded, but it's not so huge that like we're wasting a lot of space by connecting like this. If we had left it way out here, it would have been a long path to connect to. This is much more reasonable. So we'll start with this smaller path. This seems like it would be relatively popular, so we'll give that a decent sized queue. Kids are already using this other path. This is broken down. How does the circus break down exactly? Could someone explain that to me? Are the elephants on strike? Is that what we're doing? Alright, so let's build one of these from 49. I mean, we have a fair bit of money. Why don't we build this right here, and we'll build it out into the area of the park that we're probably not going to be using. Before we do that, let's check our finances. How much are we earning from... What exactly is the criteria of this park? Food, drink, and merchandise. So it's all of them. So if we look, food and drink sales, about $100. Shop sales are negative. So okay. It. How are the sales negative? Shop stock. I'm looking at stock. Shop sales, $310. Okay. I was gonna say, how do you negative sale? So we have about 400 and some odd dollars, $425 in current income from shops, which is not terrible. It's about halfway to our goal. I think the main thing here is to draw more guests to the park is what will increase our shop sales, and then of course we will sprinkle some around on this path as well. For now, we are going to look into building this coaster. We're going to just build it out into this area we're never really probably going to expand into. So we can make this without size constraints. We don't need to worry about it being too big or anything like that. So we will go ahead. Yeah, this is fine. Nice long station for lots of trains. Can we launch this is the question. No. Okay. So we cannot launch this, so we need to do a lift hill. We have helixes, but we don't have loops. So that's a little disappointing. We do have an on-ride photo section and no boosters. Okay, so let's lift. Let's go nice and high. Nice and high. As high as we can go, really. That's pretty high. 85 feet, make it 100. 105 feet. Again, we don't need to worry about space too much on this. So we'll go ahead and we'll swing down and then we'll level out and we'll go into a helix down. Why can't we go? We need to bank our turn. We'll go... Unfortunately, we can't wrap... Wait a minute. Let's go down. Let's go down further. Level out. Turn us around. Let's bank first, because we don't want to give too many G's. We'll bank. We'll come back this way, and we'll see if we can vertical loop through 80 feet. So we need to come back to here. Jeez, I don't know if I can do this. Let's go right. Go forward. We're just underneath of it. It's so boring over here. I actually really hate this. Let's go helix down. Helix down large. Sure. No, small because we're trying to maintain speed a little bit. So we'll helix down and then we'll come back because we'll have some speed from going down. We're at 75 feet. We'll go all the way back and we're going to see if we can helix through the track that already exists. If we do this, we can't. We're just a little too close. Jeez, this is not really going the way I want. Okay, helix down, large. We'll just go down really far. We are broke. Okay, I mean, this is a hideous thing. What I wanted was to bring this track up, then we bring it back over, and then we helix around this track that already exists. I don't know if that's really doable. It's probably not doable while you're incompetent, which is something that, you know, maybe a little bit is a problem for me. What else can we do? Really nothing. We could up our merch game a little bit, but I don't think... like, why is this in this kid's game? This fried tentacles. I don't think... Like, in my head, these are American kids, which I guess makes me a bigot because why am I assuming they're American? But, like, I don't think Europe and European and American and Canadian children, I just don't think that the West really eats tentacles, feeds tentacles to their children. There's nothing wrong with it. I would eat tentacles. I have eaten tentacles. You know, meat is meat and seafood is seafood, and it's not terrible or anything, but, like, children tend to have really strong aversions to certain foods. Like, most kids I know, or used to know, I don't really know that many kids these days, but, like, didn't like vegetables, and I'm willing to bet that they would have been just a little bit off-put by tentacles. Alright, so let's head back. We should speed up time a little bit, because we're really not doing anything else. Where's the end of this thing? Okay, sure. Let's head back. We should be going pretty quickly at this point, pretty fast. We're still going to be too close, is the thing. We can wrap it around. It doesn't really matter. We can go right underneath or right over top, and that will be fine. Just a little bit too shy. So let's go forward 2, and then we'll loop back over itself. Why can't I build here? Oh, do I just not have money, I guess? So let's straighten and bend, and then we'll start helixing down. What is the problem here? I don't understand. Hyper twister is in the way. This one? I don't understand. It's not, though. It's like way over here. Maybe it's because it's small. Still in the way. I don't really understand what the problem is. Let's I don't really get it. What is the problem? 50 feet, 55 feet. Maybe it needs just a tiny bit more clearance. Would be my guess. So why don't we go down? But if we go down one more, we're not going to be able to clear on the bend. Level out. Go left. And then we'll start going down. I think. I'm getting messages. I'm really bad at looking at messages. I don't understand. You have 10 feet of clearance. What is the issue here? I don't really get it. Helix down small. 45 feet. Okay, let's go back so we have a little bit more clearance. Now we can helix down left, maybe. I really am not 100% on what the issue is. I mean, sure. It's in the way. How is it in the way? 50 feet. Why is it at 55 feet? Turn the camera. It's at 50 feet, and it's going down. If it goes, if it fits here, why would it not fit here? I don't understand. You can't build it. Yeah, I see it's in the way. I don't freaking understand. Let's left down. This is terrible. I don't get it. It looks to me like it's already under the coaster. So why can't... Okay, let's just come out of it. We can't even come out of it. Okay? I literally... I don't even know. Let's just go down. We can't even do this. Oh, God. I just want... Let's go. Can we helix up? Let's just helix up. Let's bend left. Helix up. Up large. Great. Can't go again. Okay. This is... And we're too low. I mean, I don't even know if we're going to maintain speed through here. Because, like, there's no way to test it while it's running. So I don't even know if we should be going back up or not. Like, if we even can go back up. We'll just drop it. We'll bank it. We'll go helix down. We'll level out. Sure. Level. Bend left. I mean, that's... We ought to bank it. Bend left. Go straight. I mean, on-ride photo section, sure. Great. Terrible ride for children. You know, I don't know if we're going to have momentum to really maintain through a lot of this, so we're just going to... I don't know. I don't know. Helix, why can't I helix? Bend, helix down, large, small. I kind of want it to end up going through again. Why is it so tight? I just want to go this way. So we'll go just left, I guess. And then we'll go down again. I mean, this thing is just abysmal. Oh, this is what happens every time I make any real effort to do one of these coasters. We'll go down to the water. That'll add a little bit of excitement. We'll go, I don't know, back up a little bit to kind of level out with the ground. We're kind of running out of space. Go forward, go down, straighten out, and then can we S-bend left and connect? It's just a little bit too short. Let's back this up. Then we'll bend it. I mean, can't you just automatically delete that stuff? Why can't you do that for me? Just help me out, just a smidge. Just a little bit of help. S-bend left. Great. I mean, at least now we can test it and get an idea of just how god-awful our creation is. So this was a little, like, just significantly more painful than I expected it to be. Did not think I would have such a hard time. It's not very pretty either. There's no loops or anything. I mean, I think that this is okay. I don't think that it's excellent. 25, 28 miles an hour. I didn't even look either at what the requirements are for the hyper twister. Must be at least 29 feet drop, must be at least 22 miles an hour, and must have max negative G's of 0.4. Negative G's, I believe, are when you go up a hill and you're kind of lifted up out of your seat, I believe is a negative G. We were going quite fast there for a while, so I'm a little worried that we're going to be too intense. Let's look at this. I also need a drink because my throat is just crackling away. Actually, don't have water on me either. Max lateral G's, 2.87. Everything else, I think if we get those lateral G's down, we will get more excitement and less intensity. So let's take a look at where our lateral G's are. There is a graph function, lateral G's, which shows up here about 50 seconds into the ride. I'm guessing that's right around here and possibly here. We need to bank these curves. Should be a nice easy fix. Please just auto close for me. We're gonna go ahead, back this up. We're going to forward, we're going to bank and make that turn, and then we'll level that out and we'll back this thing up. And I guess we'll undo most of this. We'll make it to the end here. Let's go ahead and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to duck down to the water to get the excitement out of being over the water. We'll come back up 10 feet. We'll go forward all the way out here. We'll bank again to do these turns. We'll straighten out. Oh, we're even further from the station this time. Okay. What we need to do is put one straight piece. No, keep it banked. And then do the curve, and then we'll level it out. That should take care of some of those lateral G's. So we're going to test this, and we're going to call the episode here. Sorry, this one got away from me. There was really no commentary, and I took a long time to build a really crappy, unimpressive coaster. So for now, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll be back with more in the near future. See you next time.